Okay, so today we have on watch. Well, there's some that are gonna be on watch that I haven't even got a chance to look at. INOM is one of the stocks that I was watching this morning. It's our leading gapper. This is hitting my scans non-stop right now. Jesus. But I think its shift in momentum for INOM is really just around 6, if I'm being honest. I think that's where we see a major shift, but I like how it's popping up towards view up here. This is gonna get so annoying. It's hitting my scans for every little cent. So I'll buy 500 shares at the VWAP if we can see a micro pullback on this next 1-minute open. I don't want to see a massive rejection through VWAP though. Just like it's doing right now, I don't want to see that. That sucks. So false break. I was hoping it could hold. I kind of figured it was gonna do that, but I wanted to see if it can hold. That's kind of done. Because it was forming a nice cup formation here. So if it did hold, that would have been nice for a handle and a push all the way back up to 840. But we're gonna have to wait for this one to shake itself out. So PEGY was another one I had on watch. This one's selling off at this point. I didn't really like it pre-market, but if it did come back up to that pink level, then we should have been good, which was around $4. AMTD was another one. So we see AMTD spiked here, and now it's also rejecting. So we also had APDN. This was one I didn't get to draw anything on, but look at that sell-off pre-market here. Jesus. God, my charts suck. So yeah, no, this one's selling off pre-market here. Let's check out QNRX from yesterday. This one's also selling off at this time. BBBY, I have traded this one before, and this is hitting my scans, but its float's extremely high, so I probably won't touch it. GOVX hitting the scans as well. I do like GOVX for its daily. KSPN just got halted going up. Very light volume. PEGY. I won't trade any of these, I don't think, until they're above VWAP. So AMTD does not look bad here. Now it's recovering VWAP. Seems like AMTD is a little choppy though. ATCO. It's hitting the scans. Very loud on volume as well. So I bought in a little late there. I wanted to get 96, but once I seen all that green come through on the time and sales, I was like, okay, I guess it's time to buy. So looking for the break of 5 once more. There is a kind of flat top formation here, which is why I'm kind of like, my stop's gonna be the low of this candle, so about 90. I'm in pretty high here at 48 or 498. I was really hoping this one would finish high, but now it's just like stuck here. I don't like that. I also saw a big support at 95. That's why I was kind of like, and they're gone. So, Jesus, that sucks. That's an immediate rejection. So I didn't even get out where I wanted to. I sold for a 10-cent loss here, about 40 bucks of a loss. PGY hit the scans, halted up. Case PN still halted. This one should resume in about 2 minutes. PEGY does not look bad, but I prefer it above VWAP, honestly. NNVC is hitting the scan. GOVX is taking off as well. I like PEGY here. It needs to hold VWAP though. So if we see some sideways consolidation, I do like it. NNVC light on volume. CPS hitting the scans as well. Oh man, APDN had a really nice setup here. It's not hitting my scans at all though. Nice move on BBBY. For the break of 7, that was a really nice. Well, that was a nice hold of 7 actually. 20-cent move right there. GovX. I like GovX for a pullback here. APDN breaking higher. Okay, so on BBBY, let's see if we can get a 2-candle pullback similar to this flag here. So this is one leg up, flag, and then another leg up. See if we get another flag here. I'll take big size on GovX because it's not that big of a mover. And I would like to at least get out of the rut I'm in right now of like a $40 loser here. High is 390, so that's the target we'd have to break here is 390. I'm gonna buy 1,000 here at 69. I think actually I bought it at the wrong time. Need this to get back above 70 here. Selling there for a loss. So already basically done for the day. Massive rejection there. Nah, I should have known better on this trade. I actually should have known better. It was flagging here, but I should have known that this wasn't gonna work out. Just on the information I had here, that's a 5-cent loser, 50 bucks. Actually, it's like 60 bucks as a commission. So we're already at like $100 loss, and that's just, that's so stupid. I should have known better there. PEGY, yeah, meanwhile you have a really nice move here. A clean move on PEGY. An obvious setup. I'm gonna get in here in the next trade. We'll start off a little smaller, 500 shares. Buying here at 31. Can we break into the 40 level? Is it going to be a double top here? Is 40? Break at 50? Selling there at 56. That was a really clean break. 31 out at 56. Well, I probably should have held a little longer. I don't have a target necessarily. I mean, I should have went for this line actually. It was a really nice buy. Good trade there. Maybe that put us green. I have no idea. That was about a 20-cent move on 500 shares. So let's see if we get a flag here or if we just get a continuation on this next rip. We already broke the 5 and 10 minute high. So if anything, I just want to see a consolidation candle. I don't want to see a break of this high. I feel like if we break, it's just gonna have a doji, and that's gonna kind of be it. So I'm gonna wait here for some consolidation. I could buy the dip. I'm buying the dip there at what, 36? Pop to 48 there for a second. I want to try and sell and get out of this at 30. Yeah, I got rid of it there. So it took a loss in that trade. I should have sold at 44 when I had seen it. Damn, that sucks. So out of 36, so that was a 6-cent loss there. That's so annoying that all these stocks are doing this right now. I was really giving it a little bit more time. I didn't want to sell too early at 44, but I probably just should have sold it there. I didn't think it was gonna actually reject all the way back down to 20 here though. I thought it was just gonna come back down to where I was and then get a 2-candle pullback, like two candles worth of consolidation, but no. I should have got in there 25 or whatever. I just don't feel like this one's that strong. Like it has to have a strong recovery here, but it's not really showing. If it can hold above 35, I'll take an entry here for the break of 50, as well as its next 5-minute. My question is, where do I want to buy in at this point? It did show that it hit 35. I did not see 35 on the ask or anything at all. I'm gonna go to 40. I'm gonna take an entry at 40 in anticipation for this next 5-minute that's gonna open to break its next high. So the high of this candle this 5-minute is what, 70? So I have an entry at 40 here, looking for the next 5-minute high to rip. Big sell at that 50. So let's see. I hope I don't get a massive rejection just like I did a little while ago. That would suck. So low open, massive rejection on me again. Okay. I'm gonna suffer a loss here at 36. Well, I couldn't even get filled at 36. Yeah, all the way back up to 49. That's so weird. Stock's already really choppy. Break at 70. It's on there at 75. That's a massive rip there. So that actually, look at that, all the way back down to the teens. That's a disgusting rejection. So that was actually a very good trade, but it's so choppy. I'm done with this stock. Although that was profitable, I don't care for it at that point. All the way back up to 80 and then rejection. So I sold at 70 where I wanted to, the break of this last high. But man, that was tough. 40, I got it on a dip entry. The exact same move that happened to me on AMTD here, same formation practically, and then a rejection. And figure with that low open it was going to reject, but I want to give it the benefit of the doubt and let it possibly ride through to 70 for a quick break and then a rejection. So that's why I didn't sell it, but I really didn't want to get rid of it at the teens here and take a massive loss on it. So I'm kind of glad that I held the position. I was debating to average in. Now, if it held below VWAP, then for sure I would have got rid of it. Like I wouldn't have held that long, but whew, that's a tough one. That was a tough stock. So PGY, go to this one. KSPN. KSPN does not look bad here, actually. I really do like this setup. Big spreads here, so I'm gonna take 300 shares if I take it. NVIV is also hitting the scans. NVIV's halted, wow. Look at that nice curl on the 1 minute. I do like the 10 minute here as well as the 5 minute. As long as it can keep holding. I don't like the 1 minute at all though. Jesus. A nice break of APDN here. Actually, I didn't even do any analysis on this stock. I don't even know where my resistance levels and stuff are. Hold up. GOVX is hitting the scans here. GOVX for the break of 390. Like, we could, but just on this rejection, like, I don't really care for it. APDN still breaking higher here. That's cool. NNVC. This one doesn't look so bad. It has one flag formation. Now it's sideways consolidating again. But it's light on volume still. There's like nobody active in the stock, so probably not. NVIV is going to resume at 52. So we can watch that one on resumption. Trip. Leading gappers sold off. PEGY is also on the scans, but this one sold off for sure. CPS, I don't really know why this is on my scans. It's not so bad if it can actually curl though. I don't have that kind of time. It's gonna be a while. Okay, AMTD. Same thing. I don't really care for this one that much. It's already selling off. KSPN. This one was halted up earlier, but selling off. QNRX sold off as well. It got halted going down, I guess. I kind of like GOVX here for this next 1 minute. Actually, it's flagging. But huge seller there at 380 and 370. Massive sellers at 80. Like, that's a wall right there. Sellers stacked at 82 as well. Or 72, I mean. You have one at 78, then you have another at 80, and then you have one here at 72. Like, Jesus. NVIV for resumption here. We'll watch this one. It's a really lot of volume, so I don't know. So I guess this is not going to resume here. It's going to be a 10-minute halt, I guess. Ooh, that's going to suck if it actually resumes here now. 75. Yikes. So look at that. Break at 72, massive seller at 75, and then you got another massive seller at 78, and then another massive seller at 80, and then another one at 85. So this is like stacked against you already. There's so many major levels of resistance there, it's not even funny. And don't even get me started on $4. I'm more than sure this whole dollar is stacked. There's no way. this is forming a sort of flag here, or at least like a descending triangle, but I'm gonna get long here at 73, and we're gonna go for the break of not only 75 but also hit 80. So let's see if we can finally get this break here. Break of 75 would be perfect, but you have this massive seller there. 76, nice. Can we see the break of 77? There's 77, 78. Selling there at 78, getting rid of it here. Canceling, selling on the bid. So it's 77. So 4 cents of a winner there. Oh, you know what? I didn't even see it was forming a cup. I could still get in. I didn't see that. I could still get in, but I think I'll let this one go without me. That was 4 cents. This was literally a break-even trade. So not even really worth. KSPN doesn't look too bad. It needs to hold these levels though above you up. It's kind of a head and shoulders formation almost. It's incomplete. There's the shoulder, head, and if we can get another shoulder, that'd be cool. But we have to wait for it. NVAV on resumption here. Let's see if we can finally get it. So here's resumption. Let's see, it's holding 9. Let's see if we get the break of 9. Big spreads there. 920 by 890 for a second. Oh my god, I've completely forgot about BBBY. Well, I missed this one. It sucks. NVIV, let's go back to this one. So there's finally, Jesus, there's the break of 9. So this one's kind of done at this point. Let's check on PEGY. Let's see if this one wants. We'll see what this wants to do, but no. HCAT. Not sure why this hit my scan. KSPN. KSPN flagging here in a way. Sideways consolidating. If it can finish close to 7, so like I don't know, 70 or 75 area, I would say 75 would look the best. Then it looks pretty good. But the 1-minute MACD is crossing here. And I do like it's 10 and 5-minute. I mainly like it's 10-minute. But it's not like it's so hot on the 1-minute, if I'm being honest. NVIV back up? Oh my gosh. What even happened with this one? How did I even make that move? So broke its 10 and 5-minute high there on that 1 minute. That was a weird candle, I guess. It's choppy. I won't trade this one, I'm being honest. I'm not gonna trade this one. Okay. GOVX with a massive rejection there, but now it's kind of popping back up. It broke its 5 and 7-minute high, but I don't really care for this one either. So back down below, spreads are just insane though. So like, I don't think I'll trade this stock. It's just the spreads are not worth it. With how choppy it is, it's just not worth it. Yeah, I lost on this one immediately yesterday. This one's popping up as well. Still light on volume, so not even gonna try and trade this one. NVIV and NVC. AMTD. HPI. So BBBY here for the break of its 5 and 10-minute high. So it broke its high there by like 1 cent. Okay, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here because there's nothing else in the scans. Jesus. So if it wasn't for my first 2 losses, wow, that would have been a really nice day today. Look at that commission though. That's such a high commission. That's insane. Man, that racks up quick. So PEGY, I think I had 1 loser, but 2 massive winners. And that was just a good. It was a good trade on the first one. The second one, no. I'd say the second one was a sloppy trade. I tried to buy the dip in anticipation for this next 1 minute break its high. I think I just got lucky on this rip here, if I'm being honest. So this shouldn't have been a successful trade at all. I should have sold for a loss, but the way it snapped down on me, I was like, well, like, no. So I don't want to sell at the bottom here. And that's, again, that's something I need to work on is my exits, like, because I'm taking spready stocks, one, but then two, I'm exiting like in really bad spots. Like I'm not controlling my exit points, and that's a problem. Sometimes I am getting good exits though. Sometimes I am, you know, getting out of it, but it's the ones in which I don't are the ones that really cost me. Instead of me cutting it, I let it run, and then when it's really big, that's where it's too late. And that's exactly what happened a long time ago, where I actually lost my account because of it. Because I keep letting it run, because I'd buy the dip and then it keep going. I'd buy the dip again and keep going. And then, I just never learned to cut it. I never learned to get rid of it. And because of something like that, like, that's what blew up my account a long time ago. And now I'm falling victim to it again. So this is something I really need to work on. I need to understand one, my emotions and my self-discipline here. This is something I really need to work on because it's just not working out. And I also really just need to pay attention as to where I'm entering. Like, why am I entering at this position? Like, just looking at the chart here, I didn't even know why I entered here. What was I thinking in this area? Like, why would I enter here? I guess I bought the dip and I bought around support. I think that's what I bought it for, was support here. But I mean, even then, it just tanked on me. So I didn't expect that to tank on me. I think this is the one I was trying to sell at 48 or 44, but it just wasn't working out. So just ended up rejecting and I sold for a loss. So I don't know. I think this trade here was just complete luck. I could have sold at 50, whatever, so sold myself short, but I held it once I knew that this was going to break. And I wanted it to hit my target at least of 70, which is that previous high. So that's why I kind of sold in that area. But all right, we'll wrap it up here. 130 bucks. This has been a terrible, terrible week. But I mean, we're slowly trying to work our way through, and hopefully next week's better. But Jesus, this has been a very difficult time in trading for me. I don't know what's going on. This month has been terrible, and we're barely 5 days in. So I'm like, what the hell? But okay, I'll see you all next week. I hope you all have a great weekend. And to respond to the comments, I've seen your comments. Okay. Uh, in terms of the timestamps. So with the timestamps, I don't happen to put it on every video at sometimes because, for example, yesterday I streamed until like 10:30, and work starts at basically 11 for me, and it's like a whole drive away. So I was gonna be late for sure. I was late for sure. So in that case, I try to put everything else that I can, like the tags or like a short description or something, but I don't have time to manually input all the I don't have time to manually input all the timestamps, so I just don't even bother doing them. And sometimes this is, oh wow, look at BBBY here. What a rip. Oh my gosh. Some massive rip on BBBY. I didn't even expect that from this stock. What was I gonna say? Sometimes my videos without timestamp description get a lot more views compared to the ones that do have the description, which is just so weird. So in a way, it actually does help me not putting a description. Sometimes though, not every single time, but that's the reason I haven't put timestamps on some of my videos. It's just because I don't have that time. And then when I get home from work, I have all these other things to do. By the time I go to bed, it's like 11, 12 a.m. So that's why I'm just like, I'll do it the next day. But then the next day I upload a whole new video, make a whole new set of timestamps, and I don't go back and correct the old one. So because I have so many of the videos, like I'd rather just, and plus they're so long, like an hour or something. So timestamps are definitely helpful, especially when it comes to just sorting through my trades. But it's pretty tedious of having to go back and do timestamps like on every little trade that I take or whatever. So that's why if I don't have time for it in the mornings, I actually just don't do it. And I believe, let me see, there was also the triple wedge comment, but I don't remember the stock. I have to go back and review and comment on it. So I'll have to go back and see what stock it was. I don't remember if it was NMVC or NVIV or MGAM. I don't remember the stock, but I'll go back and try to comment through on or reply to the comments as soon as I can. But I'm going to be leaving early today from work and going on a weekend vacation again, so I'll be doing that this weekend. But I'll try to manage and do what I can with not only studying but also replying to comments and seeing I guess studying up for next week. So That being said, I'll see you all next week, and I hope you all have a great weekend.